All right, welcome back to the D&D show, the Drew and Dre show. I am your host, Drew, with my co-host, Dre. We are back after a little break to review our team's last games of the Premier League before this upcoming week. City versus Liverpool. Who did y'all play again?
We played Wolves, so Chelsea
Wolves play the
Wolves.
Wolves, Chelsea Wolves, and then we'll go Sunderland versus Arsenal as well. All right, but before we go any further, as we always do, how's it going, bro?
Blessed and highly favored, man. No complaints. No complaints. Baby girl's getting bigger, growing out of clothes and all that fun stuff. Not walking yet, which is crazy. 4 months you expect they would be walking. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But nah, she's doing great, man. So no complaints over here. Sports world's going pretty well. Like Chelsea could be doing better, but my Pistons are killing it. My Broncos are killing it. Like, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. How
Yeah,
you
you
over
got
there?
you got some news for me though, right? Don't you got some news? You was telling me you
No.
got something to bring up.
Oh yeah. I was just gonna bring up the fact that I've been working. Obviously, I work from home. And I've been working with the baby, and I've never had such a challenge in my life than like working at home with the baby at home too. So I think that's the news that I had, unless he was talking
Yeah,
about something else.
you got
Like that's
it.
unless
If you
what?
don't if you don't remember, then yeah, it could have been that
I
great of a
think
news.
yeah, no, that was it, bro. I was just working like crazy, and that's all I really wanted to talk about is like I've never had a more challenging time than where I was trying to like get my job done and also take care of a baby like during the day. It's crazy. So that was it. That was it. Like people on the pod don't care. It was more news to share with you. They don't care. They're like, whatever, bro. Whatever.
Yeah,
We
it's a
don't
cool
care.
story, bro. Yep, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
Go ahead and
That's
play
true.
it. World's smallest violin for
Yep.
Dre.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. Everything is everything, man. I'm not gonna complain. Things are moving. They're moving slowly. I got confirmation that people are looking out for me in the background, so that was good to hear and find out about. But I can't really say much about it now. It's not nothing's official and none of that. So, but yeah, still trying to figure out my career and what's next. But I'm excited to see what's next. Eventually, I'll land something and I'll be able to kind of move forward. Um, Hopefully before all my bills are my bills come up again. So yeah. So yeah, no complaints here. I'm blessed. I said take it one day at a time. All right. So I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go through the City's game versus Liverpool. So we come out with O'Reilly and Nunez and Vardio and Diaz and on our back line. So we're kind of doing an attack. It's really an attacking back line with three players that like to go up and make crosses and play wide. So based off of the lineup, you can tell that Pep is not playing scared in this game. Silva's in the middle with Nico and Gonzalez and Foden, and then we got Doku and Holland and Turkey out there. All right. So we're playing Liverpool. We start out dominating the ball. We get an early penalty in the box. Doku draws a penalty on the goalie, basically tripping him in the box. But Holland has a terrible, penalty, and it gets blocked. So, you know, Holland's great at penalties, so I'm not. It's nothing to complain about, So he's great. Especially when about 15 or so minutes later, uh, I think it's Nunez makes this crazy pass. And when I tell you, like, usually when you do corners, or not corners, when you do like set pieces or like you're trying to do a long ball into the box, from the side, you you're just trying to put it in an area. This looked like he picked out Holland in between two people. It was insanely accurate, the pass, and it just hits Holland like square on. Holland barely had to jump for it. Beautiful header to the other side of the goal. Goalie had no chance of stopping it. Uh, Great goal. Holland's again. He's one of the best finishers ever. So we go up early, and it's kind of we deserve to go up early because the way we dominated the game at the beginning. And
Is it?
then they go ahead.
I didn't see the goal, but is this a De Bruyne type pass? Was it that
Yeah,
accurate?
yeah, yeah. It was like
Really?
that. Yes, it
Okay.
was like that. It was like
Okay.
because because it wasn't multiple people there. There was like other person in the box, and they were 5, 6 feet away. So he's clearly kicking it to Holland, and he put. I'm talking about this guy in front of Holland and behind Holland, and he puts it right on Holland's head. Insane
That's
and curl and everything. Insane pass. Nunez is really good at those long balls, and those what should I call them? What are those
you call it a cross
crossers?
if it was a cross,
Crossers.
yeah.
Yeah, crossers. It was a high cross. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cross, and that scores our goal there. Then they answer on a corner, but it gets negated because of an offsides. Uh, which I'm so shocked that they would do that to Liverpool. But it was technically the right call. He's offsides blocking Donnarumma's view, and the ball kind of goes to the side of him, and the goal is on the other side, so he's basically blocking his view of the goal or the ball. So they tie it up, but then they take it away because of offside. So I was very surprised. I was surprised, but happily surprised to see that they took it away. Then right before half, we get another corner. The ball ends up finding Nico, and Nico has this beautiful shot from pretty far back, I think right outside the box. It gets deflected, which helps him out a lot, and scores a goal. And about 3 minutes into stoppage time, we go up 2-0. We completely dominated the game. There was, I mean, I want to say that Liverpool was playing. They weren't playing the way that they usually play. I will say that what's his name? uh, the striker, not the striker, I guess. What's his
Salah.
name? Salah. Salah
Hmm.
is completely washed, and he's lazy now. So where if he's not scoring goals, he's hurting your team. Um, yeah, Salah's completely washed. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, keep him out there as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
He looks like kind
I
of like yeah. Go ahead.
I don't know. It's like okay, so I think one of the biggest things with Liverpool is like last year they had people that were like willing runners, so Salah can get
Mhm.
away with not running. Like they had Luis Diaz and they had Darwin Nunez. So they got rid of Luis Diaz, they got rid of Darwin Nunez, and they got rid of the best passer probably outside of De Bruyne in the Premier League in Trent. So they got rid of all of those players, and then like obviously Salah's not having a good season, but like look at what he lost. You know what I mean? Like they just screwed up with their team. They
Yeah,
won the Premier League and they brought in new players. They spent a bunch of money, but none of the players they brought in are the same type of profile players that the three that they lost. You know what I mean? On top of that, which is unfortunate, they lost Jota too, who was closing out games for them, you know? So yeah, I it's like they had the money. I'm glad they were willing to spend the money, but they didn't I don't think they rebuilt the team the way it should have been. So but yeah, like I'm not gonna argue, like Salah don't look good at there most games. Like if he score a penalty, he got a goal, so it makes his look the end of the game look good, but
yeah.
he doesn't look great.
To me, it's about effort. Like he's
Hmm.
not trying to get back on defense at all. Like he's not. He does not care about that. And it's like the way De Bruyne used to play at the end of his years at City. But we had other players to make up for him. We had Silva running around the pitch. We had Rodri running around. We had people to make up for Kevin basically carrying our offense. So he
Yeah.
kind of that's another thing. Kevin was also carrying our offense. So if you're carrying the offense, I could kind of justify you walking back on defense with all this crap that Salah was doing in that
Not
game.
quite doing that this
You're not
season.
doing. You're not giving us nothing. Like you're not giving them nothing. You're not giving them offense or defense.
Yeah,
You
you
said you're just out there
actually
on
need to be
reputation.
benched. Yeah.
Yeah, So he looked terrible. Um, to close this game out, basically, the man of the match and the best player this season for us, Jeremy Doku, has a beautiful move. He ends up getting the ball, I think, from Nico O'Reilly, who ends up running, gets a long ball. Yeah, gets a, I think gets he gets a crosser from I don't know who kicks it out to Nico, but Nico gets a run out, and then he ends up finding Doku, and then Doku has like one guy to beat, and he blows by that dude. That's a beautiful curve shot. He's not a great shooter, but this was an incredible shot. Um, Nice, beautiful curl shot into the corner. 63-minute mark. Game is completely over. The game was already over. But this game was all about getting the ball to Jeremy and then forcing them to bring two people and then seeing if he could beat those two people or pass it. That's what the game plan was in this game. And he's been our best player, even though Holland's been our most productive player. If you understand what I'm saying, like he's obviously
Hmm.
Holland's been scoring all the goals and he's getting all the praise, but and he's scoring the goals, which is really what matters at the end of the day, scoring goals.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Doku's ability to draw two defenders, sometimes even draw
Hmm.
three defenders, and just completely be a threat, that opens up, not just opens up your offense, other players on your offense, it also helps you on defense because they're afraid to
Hmm.
overload because of the counter. So
Yeah.
it's a if he can keep this up, man, I mean I don't know what to say. And I think I saw some highlights of him playing well in the cup games as well. So it looks like he's continuing his dominance. This
Yeah,
game is all about Jeremy Doku.
yeah, Pep is for I think Pep is pretty fortunate that Doku is kind of taken over to like the creative part of your game. You know what I mean? Because before you had De Bruyne and you didn't have to wait for a double team. De Bruyne just pick out a pass. You know what I mean? And
Right.
that's it. That's the offense. But now it's like you don't have a player that consistently plays those type of passes that just creates chances for you. So Doku's like, all right, bro, I'll just beat a man and I'll create a chance that way. You know?
Yeah.
And before I was a critic of him because before you see him dance, beat his guy, and then literally just play the worst cross. But this season, like he's really turned it around and been like, okay, I can get a shot off and I can actually score, or I can actually set someone up. So I got to
Yeah.
give him props. Like he's clearly did some off-season work, and like he's just a much better player this year. Like he's added the finishing product, which players like Adama Traore and other players that are like they got the speed, they got the skill, but it's
Right.
like when they got to make that final decision, like their head's just gone. They just can't do it. But Doku's put that together, so it's like it, it, I'm 100% in agreement with you. Like if he can continue to provide that end product, then there's no stopping him because that's the kind of stuff that makes you like a Ronaldo type, Messi type player. It's like people got the skills and whatnot, but it's like they get into the box and just choke the chance. Like, but Messi and Ronaldo consistently finish, and if Doku
Yeah.
can consistently like finish or provide assists, yeah, he's gonna be a
Yeah.
top player. It's gonna be
He's got to
ridiculous.
get the mental side of the game.
Yeah,
He's still got to get. He's got a long way to go before really becomes a superstar. But
yeah, but
the
he's having an
skill
incredible
wise,
season, bro.
the skills is there. The skill, the athleticism
Yeah,
has hit. He's like he's.
it's
It's like when you have the player that has the ratings boosts in the game when they're like the +10. Right now, all his ratings are like +10. It may not be permanent, but right
yeah.
now everything has been boosted. He looks like a souped up version of himself.
He's
Um,
going crazy. He is going
yep.
crazy this season.
Yep.
Ah, yeah, impressive win for y'all though, man. And Liverpool continue to lose games, so I don't know. I mean, they don't feel like a threat right now. You know what I mean? Like they don't feel
Yeah.
like a threat to win the Premier League. They don't feel like a threat to win the Champions League. They just don't they don't perform consistently. And I mean, you could say the same thing about Chelsea, but I feel like we've had some better games than them. So let me actually talk about
I have no
Chelsea
idea who a lot of
against
their players
Wolves.
were.
Say what?
Last thing, I had no idea who half their team was.
Who Liverpool?
So
Yeah,
yeah,
they did a
no
they did
idea.
a lot of they did a lot of recruiting, bro, and I just don't think they brought in the right players. Like they brought in good players, but
I'll take your
I don't
word.
think the coach was ready to figure out how those players fit into the team. And the Premier League, like during the season, is not the time to figure out how your players fit because you're gonna get killed, and that's what's been happening to them. They've been getting bodied. But
Yeah,
yeah, so Chelsea versus Wolves. Going into this game very confident because Wolves, I think, are like bottom of the table. I could be wrong, but
yeah.
I
I think they
think
were
they're
last.
yeah they're probably last. So obviously you go into this game as a Chelsea fan, you're like, we gotta win this. Like we gotta win this. It's a chance to keep kind of like climbing, staying at the top of the table. So I'm definitely going in with a lot of confidence, but I'm also knowing that Chelsea sometimes will disappoint you. So obviously we still don't have Cole Palmer.
Reason
So
why I
that's
walked out.
disappointing. Say what?
The reason why I did not watch. I did not watch this
Exactly,
game.
exactly. Like
First couple of minutes, I'm like, no, I'm not watching no Cole
Chelsea
Palmer.
without Palmer is tough. It's tough. I
Not
can't
watching. I'm
lie.
not watching.
But we did have Delap come back, so that means Joao Pedro kind of got to play the Palmer role, and Delap got to play striker, which we talked about before. Like he already drops deep and helps create, so he just kind of got to do that this game. We actually couldn't score in the first half. We had some chances, but we just couldn't get it over the line. So obviously, as a Chelsea fan, once again, you're just a little frustrated, but you see the chances, so you're like, okay, you're positive about it. Then in the second half, let me make sure I get the subs right. Um,
I'm glad that you guys were getting chances because I'm texting you like, what in the world is going on? Like, do I need
yeah,
to go
bro.
back home and go? I mean, I went to the gym to go work out. Like, I couldn't be bothered with this
Do I need
game.
to go watch this? Do I need to go
Couldn't be
watch?
bothered with this
So,
game.
okay, so we actually okay, that's what I thought. So we actually didn't make any subs at halftime because Enzo was actually happy with the performance. Like we just needed a goal. So
Right.
then, of course, 51 minutes in, we find a goal, and it's the same thing we've been doing pretty much the whole game. Like I told you, like our defenders and midfielders kind of like overload the midfield so that the wingers have a lot of space. So
Right.
Garnacho was found outside in a lot of space, cut inside, played across to Malo Gusto of all players, and he heads it home. So this is actually Gusto's first goal, but God, man, if he works on his finishing, he can get so many goals because like he's like a right back for us. But the way our defenders play, the left back and right back, they're more central, and he likes to have them make those inside runs because they don't get picked up. Like if you're a center back, you're defending a striker, an attacking mid, a winger. Like you're not supposed to be picking up a right back that's running into the box and trying to get on the end of headers. So in that way, we kind of like overload the box so that the wingers have just plenty of targets. So Garnacho plays a really good cross into him, and he scores the goal, his first goal for Chelsea. Good stuff. And after we scored that goal, in my head, I'm like, okay, this game's over because now they have to come out and play. And if not, we could just pass the ball around for the end of the game. Like, we don't care. Like, 1-0, we're happy with that, bro. So we going to chill with possession and do what we got to do. And eventually we'll break y'all down. But if we don't break y'all down, don't matter. It's 1-0. Like,
3 points. Yeah,
y'all got
three
to do,
points. 3 points.
y'all got to do something, bro. All we care about is the points.
Which is not
So
really
six,
the way to approach it because you have goal differential. So you shouldn't be approaching the game like that. But if you're
a hundred
afraid
percent,
that
a
giving
hundred
up a
percent.
counter and if you're afraid of
Yeah.
something happening, then
Well,
you know,
Well, the one thing I will say about Chelsea is like we don't really play afraid. Like we play the same way consistently. Our problem is, and this is the thing in soccer in general, is like that first goal. So no matter how you want to play, like if you're not able to score that first goal, like you're gonna have to play a certain way to find that first goal. So with
right.
us, I think most of the time our first goal, if we can't play through you, like we try to cross the ball and score from across. But once we got that first goal, all right, bro, we could just play possession and we're gonna pass the
Yeah,
ball around and tire you out, and then we're gonna try to like actually beat you with passing. You know what I mean?
as long as you're
So
keeping possession, exactly. Instead, don't not
exactly.
playing
So that's
prevent
what it is.
defense,
Like,
play
well,
keeping possession.
so
Yeah,
yeah, we're literally just have the ball kind of like y'all used to play, like, and
how we
makes
play. That's how
sense
we
because
play.
coach,
Hmm.
because our coach came from City, like he adopts the same philosophy. So so yeah, we're just keeping possession and defending when we have to. And 64 minutes in, we bring in Esteval. So, of course, the crowd gets hype. Esteval is, like, honestly, talent wise, and this is longevity and what he's done in the Premier League, that I put Salah ahead of him, but I don't put another right winger ahead of Esteval in the
He's a
Premier
ball.
League. Dude is a crazy talent. Like, he's a crazy talent. Will take you inside, take you outside, crazy good shot, good vision, like, and he just plays with a lot of energy. Like, he comes on the field and you're just like, all right, bro, something's gonna happen. Like, something good's gonna happen. So he gets the ball, like drives past his man, actually goes to the right side, so his weaker side, and then just does the simple thing and just plays the ball like into a dangerous area. The first guy, I want to say he dummies it, but I think he just misses it. And then it falls to Joao Pedro. He takes a quick touch and just scores. So then it's 2-0. And at that point, we're like, all right, game's over. Just like before, game's over. But props to Garnacho this game because he ended up getting two assists. And this last assist was to Pedro Neto, and it was just straight up from a counter attack. So defend, defend, defend. They actually left space in behind because at this point they got to go for something.
They're
Like, they're
desperate,
down
right? They're
two
desperate.
goals. They're desperate. So they left space in behind, and Garnacho actually showed a little bit of speed, which he don't always look the quickest, but he looked great on this counter attack. And end up laying a ball back to Neto, who literally is just so shameless because he came from Wolves, but he didn't care about celebrating. Uh, those players that just celebrate like they've never even seen that club before, like they make me laugh. I can't lie. Because they know the fans are triggered, bro, but they don't care. So yeah, he
Nope.
celebrated like he never seen a Wolves jersey in his life. And that was good. So yeah, we pulled off a 3-0 against Wolves, which, like, Chelsea fans are uppity and whatnot, and they act like nothing's good enough for them. So they'll probably be like, "Yeah, we expect to get that win." But it's nice to see the win because of how they were defending, um, and it's nice to see that our players know that, okay, if we can't pass through you because you're just being real defensive, like sometimes we just got to cross the ball and we got to have people crash in the box, and it don't look pretty. But if we can get our first goal like that, then we can play however we want. Because once you got that
Right.
first goal, it don't matter. They got to come out. Like, they're not going to let you just sit on the ball. And if they do let you sit on the ball, all right, fine, bro. We'll keep the ball. We don't care. We got one. We got a
Yep.
goal. We good.
And then,
So
yep. And then,
that's the biggest thing with soccer is like, if you're gonna have a team that's playing defensively against you, like you have to find a way. You just have to find a way to get that first goal because then the game
yep.
completely changes. It
Right.
has to.
Right.
It
Yep.
has to,
To change
unless
your
they
game
just
plan, right?
in the loop a lot. So yeah, they always say like goals change games in soccer, and it's true. So when we got that first goal, like I'm like smooth sailing. We chilling. I don't even need to watch it. It's gonna be 2 or 3-0. We good.
Yep.
So yeah, that's how that one went. Good performance. I think Cole is working his way back to fitness, so hopefully we see him soon. And I can't wait to see Cole Palmer and Esteval in the starting lineup because, bro, it's gonna be fireworks. It's
Yeah.
gonna be awesome. It's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome, man. Can't wait.
Yep. Definitely let me know so I can start watching Chelsea again.
Let me know when Cole comes back so we can actually put y'all on TV. All right, cool, cool.
Yeah. Yep. 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 All right. So good win for our clubs. We're back in the race. Uh, yeah. So nothing really to complain about. Both our teams are in good shape,
Hmm.
especially because of Sunderland versus Arsenal. So my boy Sunderland, this is my other team now. I love this team. I love the way they play. This was an epic game. I would encourage anybody that's a fan of, even if you're not a fan of soccer and you want to see what good soccer looks like, um, you should, and you want like stories and just
Drama.
like drama and just just an just a great game in a lot of ways, strategy wise, emotional wise, like the momentum, just a crazy game. Um, I guess I'll start it off with how the game kind of went here. So there was a player, Dan Ballard, that I mentioned earlier a couple weeks ago. I think I've mentioned him multiple times. He's a defender. Um, but I mean he's this big, huge dude, and I think he's a center back, and but he's got skill, you know. He's got some skill on him. He got a decent handle with the ball, and he can really elevate, play the ball with his head, kind of the way like Vardiol used to do, and a lot of guys in our back line used to do. Just and a great size on him as well. Just the kind of defender you want on your team. And early on in this game, he opens the game up with a beautiful goal where one of his teammates gets I think it's a ball in the air, and they end up heading it down, and and Ballard, I don't know if they headed it down, if they kicked it to him, but it ends up being high, and I think Dan actually hits the ball down, and then during the same motion kicks it past the goalie. Just watch the play. It's a beautiful play, a great way to showing your feet and timing and accuracy. Just a beautiful goal, 36 minutes in. Just
It
beautiful goal.
came I think it came from like a long throw, right? Possibly.
It
Because
might have been.
I know that's a Sunderland thing. Is like they love their long throws and they happen
Hmm.
to get goals that way. Because I know they beat us with a long throw. That
Hmm.
that if you don't know what a long throw is, like essentially the ball goes out of bounds and not for a corner, and someone just goes up and throws it long.
Yeah, it's kind of like a corner,
But
right? It's a corner from the side,
yeah,
right?
pretty much.
Hmm.
In short, like they love their long throws and set pieces in Sunderland. They just find a way. It's crazy.
Yep, beautiful goal. So they go into the half up, they come out of the half. The game's back and forth, back and forth, and then we have a Saka sighting. This is another beautiful goal. Not sure who set him up, uh, but he's on the right side. He ends up touching it with his left foot to his right foot, and then kicks it in. It's absolutely beautiful goal. Another beautiful goal. Uh, I feel like the goalie keeper should stop this, but it was a great strike, a powerful strike. And Saka's been doing this for a long time now, so it's kind of hard to hate on him. So it's an equalizer, 1-1, a lot of drama. Um, I'm hyped up because I'm like, all right, we'll see what the answer is. Then my heart gets broken because around 70, 73 minute mark, you have Trossard has this beautiful goal. I think it's outside the box, isn't it? It's on the left side of the box. Outside the box, he. I feel like this should also be blocked, but I think he just kicked it so hard that the goalie couldn't even react. It was it was such a bullet because it's on the same side. The goalie is on the right side of his goal. He shouldn't get beat to his right, but absolute beautiful goal by Trossard. Um, I don't even know how to describe it. Just like one of those long shots. It was like one of those Kevin De Bruyne classic shots.
I
But
would,
Trossard's been doing this for a long time too, so it's kind of hard to. It's not like the
yeah.
first time he's done that, you know.
So
So
I would say this. So we obviously talked about Doku earlier.
mhm.
Um, I think a combination of Doku and Trossard would be the best player in the world because the only thing to me that Trossard's missing. Like he's really good on both feet. Like he's a good decision maker.
Hmm.
He's a good passer of the ball. Like you'll see him get assists from crosses, but he doesn't quite have like the quickness or like
Right.
the tech, the crazy dribbling that Doku has.
Yeah,
Like
like
if you
KDD
gave
with
him that,
Goku's athleticism. Yeah,
yeah, bro, that's
that would
basically
be
what
the
it would be.
greatest soccer player
That's
ever.
what it would be. It would be the most ridiculous player that we've ever seen, bro. Because Trossard is like he he's so good, and the only thing that slows him down is that he can't really beat people. Like he's small, so he can't bully people, and he's not the quickest, so he can't just like go by you. You know what
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
mean?
think he's pretty old
But he
at this
can.
point too. I mean, he's
He
got to
is,
be in
but
his mid
even
thirties
even
or
when he was
something.
back in Brighton, like he wasn't like blowing by people. He's always just like, let me get a yard, a little
Mhm.
bit of space to shoot, and I'm scoring. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
because my shot is accurate. Because it's been the problem with Arsenal for the longest. It's like, who do they play on the left wing? Do they play the speedster and Martinelli, or do they play Trossard,
right.
who's going to finish his chances? Basically, like he's going to finish the chances they create, but he's just not that quick. So,
Wow, wow. He's only 30,
so
so no, just like Silva, I thought he was a lot older than he really is. He's only 30 years old. He's just been
yeah,
doing this for a while. He's been doing this for a
yeah.
long time.
30 as a winger is just, you gotta move centrally. You gotta play like a De Bruyne type role
Yeah,
eventually. But yeah,
yeah, yep. So beautiful goal. I'm like, and this is around 73, 74 minute mark. So I'm like tripping now. I'm like, dang, man, we had a chance to get a draw at
Sunderland,
least.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my team's like, I need this draw, right? And then in stoppage time, f- I want to say 4 or 5 minutes in the stoppage time, I don't even know the player. I think it's is it Bobby, Brian something,
I think it's Broby. Broby, I think
Broby,
is how it's
Robbie, yeah, Broby. Okay, yeah. So how does this play set up? I think the ball gets deflected, and then he has to run and go come and get this ball, and then he's getting fouled. By the way, he's getting fouled, and then he kind of flails his leg back right before the goalie gets to it, and kind of does like a side bicycle kick, just without jumping in the air, or like, I guess without doing the full rotation that I guess bicycle kicks are like. But it's kind of like a side bicycle kick. Kicks it right over the goalie, um, to save 2 points, essentially. Um, insane goal. Every single goal in this game was insane. There was nothing. There was not a single normal goal in this game. Every
yeah.
single goal was insane.
Excellent game when it comes to the goals because like even with like the soccer goal, like you got to remember he's left-footed, so he just put that in with his weak foot. And Saka does that all the time, bro. I don't know what it is about him and his right foot, but he just blasts shots with his right foot, and I'm like, bro, like you're not even
Talented.
supposed to be able to do that. Yeah, he's
And the way
skilled.
he
He's
switched the ball and then kicked it, like he
yeah,
basically kicked
he's
it to his other foot and then didn't touch it again. Just kicked it to the left to the
yeah,
right and then just struck it. Insane.
yeah,
Insane
it's
footwork
crazy.
and yeah, what a talent.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. But the Broby goal, obviously, with it being the one that snatches the point for them, I
Yeah,
think it takes the cake. Like
it
I think
was
it looked like his teammate headed it to him, and then yeah,
yeah,
he just found a way, bro. He just found a way to score, which is just crazy.
yeah,
Like he just
yeah.
found a way. So impressive.
I gotta say, Eze looked great. Eze looks, he's a problem. I don't know what to, I don't even know what to say. He's a problem. Eze looked great in this game. Had a couple chances too. Arsenal's a big problem. I don't know, but I'm so glad that they're defensively they showed some
Some,
holes. Yeah,
yeah,
you know,
some signs of weakness, and
so they're
now
not
obviously
unbeatable.
they got an injury now, so
Who's the injury?
even
I
more.
missed it. Yeah, who
It's
got hurt?
Gabriel.
Gabriel got
Gabriel,
hurt.
I guess,
Okay.
got hurt on international break, so
Oh,
I
okay.
think he's out for at least 4 weeks. So I
Okay.
wouldn't be surprised if they dropped a couple games too, because this has happened in previous seasons. Like they get a defender injured and they forget how to play. It's crazy. It's
And,
crazy. Maybe
and
not
this
this year because they did
and
have good
this
recruitment, but
is
it's
very
happened
crucial
before.
for games like this to happen. because games like this give other teams confidence
Oh
to
yeah. Oh yeah. They
try to
you
score
go.
goals instead of playing
Yeah, you go
scared like
back
we
and
did.
yeah, you go back and watch the tape, and it's like, all right, well, how did they hurt them? You know what I mean? Like long throws or like corners, like just putting balls into the box. Like, how did they figure out a way to beat them? So they're gonna look for it. And
Yeah,
I think
and
I was mistaken. I don't think that first goal was from a long throw, but I think it was just the ball that was into the box, and
I
they
think it
just
was a
fought
long
for it.
ball to the guy. I think someone headed it to Ballard, and I
Yep.
think Ballard
Yeah,
touched it. Oh,
that's how they like to get their goals though, whether it's a long throw or just a long ball into the box.
yeah,
Like
that's what they like to do. Yep.
they put bodies up there, try to head it down and go for the second ball. And it's not pretty, but it's effective, bro. They don't have players like Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal, so
Because they
like they
got
gotta
old
find another way
Zaka.
to play.
That midfield is weak, you know. Like, I mean, even though
Exactly,
Zaka
bro.
is a
So
he's a very smart player, like a very smart player,
mhm,
very important player to have to keep kind of. He's like the adult in the room, kind of keeps everybody together, you know. So people don't
mhm.
start doing crazy Sadiki and start doing random shit that he be doing. Excuse bad
Yeah.
language, and Isadora not getting back and stuff like that. Like, because Isadora,
Hmm.
he's a diva, you know. What I'm saying that's he's a huge diva, and so he kind of keeps everybody together. But they don't have that middle guy that's like gonna create for everybody. They don't have
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
so they have
Yeah,
to
so they
do
just
set
find a
pieces
different
and
way.
long balls
Yeah,
and stuff like that. But they're super
yeah.
exciting to watch. Super exciting to watch. And this dude Dan Ballard's he's a superstar. Yeah, he's gonna be a superstar. I'm pro- I mean, if you wanted to make a like a defender, a center back in a lab, that's how you would make him. You would make him like that guy.
Oh
You
man.
crazy
Flex,
size and
flexing after
athleticism.
he scored his goal was
Yeah.
also
He-
crazy. He just came out flexing after he scored.
If I was that big and strong, I would be doing that too. If I looked like that, I would be doing that too. This dude looks like a tank. It's like
Yeah,
Holland, but as a defender. Is that like
yeah.
Holland sized guy
It's
as a defender? It's like
it's crazy. He probably gonna cost somebody a pretty penny next year because Sunderland low key might already know that they're staying up. So it's like, all right, bro, if y'all want Ballard, like y'all gonna have to pay because we're not in the championship. Y'all gotta play y'all gotta pay Premier League prices, bro. So
no, they
yeah,
gotta pay him. They can't. They cannot let that man. They cannot let him go anywhere. Um, yeah.
we'll see.
So.
We'll see. I mean, word on the street is that Van Dijk is pretty washed, so Liverpool might be looking for a center back
Oh
soon.
man, that would hurt me so much. It's like as a man, we can stop that from happening. We got to find a way to stop that from happening. Um,
I
but
mean, I think it's about
crazy.
time y'all get one because y'all don't have. I think maybe it's just Pep that just rotates so much because, like, I swear
What?
y'all don't have a center back. I swear y'all don't have a center back that just starts every game.
No, we do.
I swear you go into who?
Diaz. Yeah,
He starts every game?
yeah, basically. Diaz has been
Okay,
good. He's been
okay.
solid. Yeah, yeah. Diaz has
I
been.
know he
He's
used to
been.
be that guy, but
No, he is.
I feel like
He's still
Pep's
that
been
guy.
rotating
Oh no,
like
no,
crazy.
he's still that.
Okay,
No, he's still that guy. He's still that guy.
cool.
He's the only guy who doesn't change. It's like it's just him. You know, his problem is
Okay.
he gets injured. He gets
Yeah.
injured a lot, and I think he's older. But Diaz he is the constant. He doesn't change. His position doesn't change unless he's hurt. He don't sit.
I
It's like
feel like
we
he
gave
just
up.
looks. I feel like he just looks older. Like, let me see how old this dude is.
We
No,
gave
because
up.
I'm for real. Like, I think he's one of those players that like he's actually kind of young, but he looks older. Like Donnarumma, for example. Do you know how old Donnarumma is?
Let's see. No, I don't know. Oh yeah, he's 28. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I thought he was older too. A lot of these players, I think they're
Oh,
older than me.
okay. Who? Ruben Diaz is 28.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, okay, that's dang. That's older than I thought he was gonna be. But Donnarumma's only 26.
Okay.
Like he looked like he'd been playing forever. Donnarumma's 26, and then I think I found out Garnacho is only like 21, and Man United acted like he's ruined his whole career or something like that. And I'm like, bro, like I know he was being a diva, but bro is 21 years old. Like y'all didn't have to completely give up on him so soon. He's been killing it at Chelsea. I'm like he's got a long ways to go, but he's been killing it at Chelsea. And bro is 21 years old. Like he's 21. Like relax. He don't have to be Wayne Rooney or Cristiano Ronaldo at 21. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think Man United just kind of maybe just gave up on him too quick, but. he also had a falling out with the coach, so you know how that goes.
Yeah, we don't need anybody. We have way too much talent. Our talent, we have too much talent, way too much talent. We're gonna lose a lot of players because of. I mean, we got dudes that can't get on the pitch now, like really good players like Stones, you know,
You
okay,
know,
and
Foden don't ever play consistently, so yeah.
well, he is now. Finally, Foden is a mainstay. Finally, Pep has found
Okay.
his ways. He's found his ways. Foden is finally a mainstay in the starting lineup. I will
Hmm.
say that we kind of I don't know if my boy got hurt. Did he get? No, he didn't. He was Rico. We stopped using Rico as that inverted fullback,
Hmm.
where he goes up the pitch, but goes up like up the middle. And now we're using Nunes and O'Reilly to play wide. So this is a change to what Pep usually does. Usually he has either Vardio go up, or he has somebody in the middle go up, and then they kind of just play a back three. But on the way that they're changing now, Pep has basically decided that he's going to allow the wing back players to just play up to play wide. Um,
Okay. Which is
instead
why
of
we see
instead of
Nunes cross.
Exactly. It's why you see the Nunez cross. It's why you see the ball that went to O'Reilly, the ball that went to O'Reilly wide, that where he found Doku for that
Hmm.
last goal. That's O'Reilly going wide. He just has the wingers going wide, and then Doku and he wants Doku to go inside and like attack on the inside.
Has he
And
done this every game, or was that something he
yeah,
just did
this
against
has been a
Liverpool?
consistent thing now. I
Consistent.
mean, basically since the
Okay.
beginning of the season where we were giving up a lot of stuff.
Hmm.
Basically he stopped playing Nico, and this is a complete change to how we're playing. We're gonna obviously we're gonna continue to play like this. So
It's
I
working. They
I
just
I
knocked
don't
off
know how
Liverpool
much I like it.
with
Yeah, I don't know how much I
ease.
like it.
So
Yeah, but
yeah,
I don't know how
I
much I
think
like
he's
it. But
always, I think he's always trying to find ways to like
mhm,
get Holland more chances. You know what I mean? Without having De
right,
Bruyne, I think he's trying just to tinker. Obviously, Doku has helped him out a ton because he's just
right.
like just get the ball to Doku and let him create. But I think he's constantly like, all right, what's the best way for us to get Holland chances in it? Right now,
It
it's
pro-
probably just like, all right,
yeah,
play them out wide and let them cross.
yeah. And Doku's not great at crossing, especially now that he's playing completely strictly on the left side. So he basically is just shooting position essentially now. He can put the ball on the ground and kind of pick people out, but he's definitely not making no passes, no crosses with his left foot over the top.
Yeah,
That's not happening. That's not a part of his game.
yeah.
So he's basically forced Doku to be an attacking player now, and then Holland's basically staying up, and then we have players going underneath of them like Foden and Silva, and in this game we have Turkey out on the wing. Very interesting. I'm not sure how I felt about Turkey. He's really, really slow. I don't know. He's not a wing player, but I guess it was like you got to play somebody out there. Um, I didn't think maybe Savino I guess got subbed in at some point, and we still have
Has
Marmoush. So I don't know.
I was just gonna bring him up. I'm like, has he fallen out of rotation now that Cherky's there?
Yeah,
Because I feel like he and Cherky kind of do the same thing.
it's not
And
Turkey.
I
It's
think,
Doku.
oh, it's Doku. All right, well,
Hmm.
because I feel like he and Cherky are similar players, except Cherky's probably like a little better on the ball and probably got better vision. But
I would say
Marmoush
almost
is
a
just
much
like
better athlete.
he's like yeah, he's just like a second striker though. You know what I mean? Like he's
Yeah,
I've seen him connect passes, but it's like he's out there to try to score goals. He
yeah,
like
he's more of a striker.
I think he was brought in basically to be Alvarez, you know what I mean? Like kind
Yeah,
of like how
yeah,
y'all had
yep.
before, but
Play Alvarez behind him.
gone
Nope.
y'all haven't really gone with that. So, hey, you're winning games though, so you can't complain, but I'm
Because
sure
and the reason
Marmouche
why we have
I'm sure
because
Marmouche
Foden's
is
been
like,
doing it.
bro, when am I gonna get out there?
Yeah. We basically have Foden coming up behind Holland,
Okay.
coming inside, and then keeping Doku on the outside. So basically, when we have the ball, we kind of try to get Foden to tuck under there. But I think
Okay.
that Marmoush is he's gonna take over at some point because someone's got to just take that position at that right wing spot. Like someone's got to take
Yeah.
that spot. Like It cannot be a revolving door. Where you throw Silver out there, you throw Jerky out there, you throw Reinders out there. It can't be just a or Savino out there. You got to stick. Eventually, you're going to need to stick to somebody. Um, you
Yeah,
think,
so they
but
can
you
get
never
some
know.
consistent games out there and build a relationship with whoever's playing right back. So
But
yeah,
you never know with Pep. So
that's
you never know with Pep.
really don't, man.
He
Really
just
don't.
be he just be making stuff up as he goes. So it's whatever. He's been doing this. This was I think it was this was his thousandth game. A thousandth. Is that the way to say that? Whatever. It's a thousand game
Sounds
manager
weird,
of
right?
his
It sounds
insane.
weird.
It sounds weird. I don't think that I
I
don't
think
know.
it's right.
But
I think it's right though, but it sounds weird.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, this was
Your mom
the
taught
thousand
your I'm like, your mom taught English, didn't she? No, she didn't teach English.
she does. She teaches Spanish and English.
Oh, well, that's what I thought, man. You ask her.
Yeah, I'm afraid because you're like, how you don't know this? Right, so I don't know if I can ask that. It's one of those things where you got to be like, "Hey, my friend was wondering how you say this. Yeah, I know how to say it, but can you help him?" One of those
Yeah.
situations. I don't know if she'll fall for that though. So, yeah, nah. Um,
Buy that, man.
anyway, so as to end it off today, review of the Premier League season so far. Where we at in the table? We got Arsenal at the top. We're right behind them, and then you guys are right behind us at three. Then we have Sunderland at four. My boys at four, and Tottenham at five, Villa at six, and United, shockingly, at seven. Who's
Yeah,
United's
they've
actually
been
played pretty. Last five, they've
they are.
won three and
Their
drawn two. So
signings. Their signings, bro. Their signings have been stepping up, and Buemo's looked really good, and Cunha's looked really good. So props to them. I think they made the right signings and trusted their coach, and they seem to be turning it around.
I really, really like this top
Be
four. All
turning it
three of
around.
these teams are must see TV. Besides Chelsea, but when they get Cole Palmer back there, they'll be must see TV for me.
We got Esteval, bro.
It's-
You gotta watch
but
for
is he
when
playing
Esteval's
every
playing.
game? Yeah, but he don't
He's
always start
different.
though. He don't
He's
always start. I'm not waiting
different,
for him to get
bro.
subbed in, man.
He's different. Hey, so I might have to text you like, hey,
He text me
Esteban,
when he gets subbed in. When he
just
gets
watch
subbed
those
in,
20
buddy.
minutes. Watch these 20 minutes,
Yeah, let
bro.
me know when he
Because
gets
he's
subbed
gonna
in.
cook. Yeah,
It's not like the way Cole Palmer was
he
for
goes
us at
crazy.
City.
He
When,
actually
City, when
scored
Cole
this.
Palmer gets subbed in.
Oh yeah, yeah. He
Same thing.
scored this crazy penalty for Brazil over the weekend too. Like, pros. Yeah, he's playing out of his mind right now. I hope he doesn't like just get a big head or anything, but he's playing out of his mind,
Yeah, I
bro.
mean, we need
Out
we
of
need
his
that we need that confidence. We need that.
yeah,
Soccer's one of those sports where man, you could go a long time without scoring. So it's like you need to
yeah. And I need to
you
not
keep
disrespect
your
Saka, so
confidence.
maybe Esteban's like third because Saka when he gets opportunities just scores. Like he's actually crazy. Like right foot, left
Soccer,
foot. Like if he gets a chance, like the goalie is probably not saving it. Like he's ridiculous.
he's frightening. Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
he's a scary winger.
yeah. So
Uh,
been a nice little break, international break. We'll do some more basketball pods probably next week maybe. Who knows? Kind of have to
Detroit
flow with.
basketball.
Yeah, yeah. Detroit looks really good. My Lakers look really, really good. LeBron came back last night. That was great. My Birds look amazing. Your Denver Broncos look amazing. They're frauds in my
That
opinion, but you know,
the
because that offense is.
our
I
offense
mean,
is terrible, bro.
well, so
I
is
will be
ours.
honest with you.
I guess we can't
The
say.
offense that I've been seeing from the Broncos, the offense that I've been seeing from the Broncos, I'm like, bro, how are we winning games with this offense? What is going on?
Yeah,
Like, what is going on? But yeah, you can say the same thing about Philly.
Eagles are yeah,
Y'all
amazing.
defense has been crazy. Y'all
Yes,
defense has been
2000
absolutely
Ravens,
crazy.
insane.
I watch. I was watching the Lions game and I'm like, bro, like, what happened? Like, what
They average
happened to
30 points a
Gibbs? What
game.
happened to St. Brown? What happened to their offense? Like, it's just done. Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all are all over Goff in that
that
first half.
defense,
First half.
insane. Oh yeah, it was the same the whole game. He ended
Yeah,
2 for 18 with his last passes. He was 2 for 18 on his last passes.
good God. Yeah, I believe it.
Yes.
I believe
And
it,
Jared
man.
Goff outside below
Because
70 degrees,
they
you
also
can't
don't
trust
have
him.
like, they also don't have like, other than St. Brown, like, their receivers can't run routes, bro. Like,
No, no,
I
They got
mean,
Jameson Williams is
uh,
nice. They got Jameson Williams
he's
is nice.
fast as heck, but he ain't no route runner.
You ain't got to run routes.
You
When you that
notice
fast, you
he
ain't got
not
to run
getting
routes.
open.
Oh, he can.
Obviously he does because his quarterback going 2 for 18. He
Yeah.
obviously
Listen,
got
I would
juiced
say
up.
that wasn't about the. I would say that game was all about Jared Goff. Turning back into Jared Goff. I
Oh,
think
okay,
we
okay.
all know who Jared Goff is, especially outdoors. Like Peyton Manning when he played outdoors was like a completely different player. Like
Mhm.
it's really easy to play football indoors in a dome. It's really easy to play
Hmm.
indoors. But the minute you got to play in the elements with wind and cold weather,
No elements, you're
it's
saying.
a
Okay.
completely different game. It shouldn't even be
Hmm.
called the same game. It shouldn't even be football is not the same indoors and outdoors. Completely different game. So I don't trust Jared
Interesting.
Goff in cold
Interesting.
weather. He's clearly an indoors quarterback, kind of like Drew
Okay.
Brees was as well. Drew Brees was the same way, and this is why people
Hmm.
like Brady were the GOAT because Brady could play outdoors. He played in New England. He
He don't
played
care. He
outdoors
don't care.
anywhere. Don't matter. You know.
Flat ball, inflated ball, don't care. Don't
Yep.
matter.
Yep. Yep. You know what I'm saying. Yep. Yep.
Don't care. Don't
Yep.
matter.
Yep. Yep. And my birds will be fine. Jalen's been playing bad. Really don't have an excuse for him. I really don't. But we're winning games. We have a great defense. I am thankful that he's not reckless with the football and losing us games. But he needs to be doing more to help us win games. But after you win a
Can
Super
agree
Bowl,
there.
it's kind of hard to get on here and criticize your team. Like
Yeah.
they can do whatever the hell they want for the next 3 years. I honestly do not care. Like really. I might be emotional and all that in the moment, but be honest with you, they are just like the Lakers when they won championship 2020. You can do no wrong in my eyes what you win a chip because they're so rare and most people don't even win them in their lifetimes. You know what I'm saying? There are people
Yeah.
that are Browns fans. Those people exist. You know what I'm saying?
those people exist.
There are New Orleans Pelicans fans. Like, what's that? There are
Oh
people
God.
Utah Jazz fans. There are people that have never won a championship ever.
Yeah. So to win
So
one, you
you
really can't
you
criticize your
you
team,
should
huh?
be grateful when your teams win. Like you were saying with Chelsea fans being kind of over the top. City fans are the same way. They feel like this
Yeah, they'd be crazy.
privilege.
Like
Yeah, yeah,
I think it's just the England fans that I be hearing from. Like they're just and it's so crazy. I guess I don't know, they make it seem like their teams just mean way more to them than maybe we do, which I don't know if that's true or not, but
yeah.
they just go like I had to unfollow people on Twitter because I'm like, God, man, y'all are just negative, negative, negative. Like we lost the game, bro, because we couldn't
Yeah.
figure out a way to score. Like this happens. This ain't the end of the world. Like, but people are like, yeah, we need to do
Fans
this.
stand for
Coach gotta
fanatic.
go. Like they
Mhm.
go crazy, man. They go crazy. So I'm like, yeah, this is too toxic, bro. I gotta get away from this. Y'all
But
bringing my mood down.
fans are the reason why these things make so much money. You know what I'm saying? We are the
Yeah,
reason why these things. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? So we're overly emotional.
100%.
I'm gonna be overly emotional watching the Eagles no matter what. But once I calm down, the next day I've been talking to Tito. Maybe he's calmed me down. I'm good. Like at the end of the day, it doesn't ruin my week at all. Like it used to. Like
Yeah.
when the Lakers sucked, for those years that Lakers were really really bad. Most people don't remember this because Lakers are almost never bad, but they were really
Mhm.
really bad, and they were a lottery team for like I want to say 5 6 years before LeBron came and saved us.
Mhm.
We were really really bad, and I finally understood what it felt like to be a normal a basketball fan. You see that?
You're talking to a Pistons fan here, bro. I know all about that. I know all about
Exactly,
those bad seasons. I know all
exactly,
about it.
exactly.
I had to
So,
stop. I had to stop. I fell out of love with basketball because the Pistons were
yeah,
playing bad, and Durant went to the Warriors. Those two reasons, I was like, I don't like this sport anymore. I'm actually taking a break. I'm taking a hiatus. The Pistons suck, and Durant is on the Warriors. Nah, we good. I don't need to watch anymore. I don't need to
yep,
watch anymore. I'm good.
yep, yep. Anyway, all right, my dude. That will be it for this week. We should be back next week with some basketball, some Premier League. We'll see. Kind of play it how it is, play
Hmm.
it by the ear.
Yep.
Anyway, all right, man. We out, man. All right, man.
All right,
All
bro.
right,
One.
all right, one. All right.